I guess what I have to do is remember to turn the mic on. So I've been sitting here watching while I kick off the stream some AWS stuff. So basically, this bit right here.
Wow, that's really interesting.
So they've been working on something. I don't know what it is. A little earlier,
Definitely potentially an insult.
Yeah.
potentially an insult.
I don't think there's any.
So they were working on some stuff earlier. So that was fun. I like to give a shout out to other streamers and entities that are streaming. That was Am and Nikki on the AWS stream. So they do some good stuff over there. You know, all sorts of different code. I mean, it's AWS. They got a whole freaking cloud for all that stuff, right? So that's them. They're chilling. I'm getting a stream going here with the little tunes. There we go. So where are we at today? Where are we at today? That is the good question. I closed that and messed up my whole. I need my chat to stay open because I gotta know what the hell is going on, right? I mean, I don't want to be all. That's like being deaf or something. I don't know what's going on, man. So, all right, here we go. Boom. I'm back in chat on the channel. The Go Live notification is wrong. I'm not doing Terraform right now. We're doing some Go. That's right. So diving back into the code here. I believe last session, we dove into this stuff. Oh, how many of these freaking windows do I have open? What a mess. All right, we dove into this, and I was working on getting some flags and stuff working with Go Cobra. Go Cobra! Go Joe! Command! Cobra command! Y'all know this is all like SPF 13 did all this in like contribution riffs off of G.I. Joe, right? That's right. Oh. So we got some stuff set up. Let's look at what we got going on here. So right now, if we run the command, just go build, and then let's crank that down a little bit. There we go. That's fine. So we got it built. Cobra CLI samples. There is our stuff. And basically I added a config subcommand. So we got Cobra. Oh, I need to do it right. Cobra config called. And if we pull help, we see all the subcommands in the subcommand. So add, create, delete, view, config flags, config command, right? So if we're passing some flags right now. Let's see what we got, right? Global flags, config string, config file. Okay, let's actually take that flag out. Oh no, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it for now, the global one. But here we want to add. This is the add command. So if we do Cobra add help. Oh, whoops, I goofed it up. So if we do config add help, we should see there's a global one, flags, help, and toggle. Right, so there's toggle that we have added. Then let's do add command flag dot. Let's see, what else is there? There's add commands, args, like that dash, a mark flag required. Flags, name, persistent flags. Okay. So let's do flags dot string p. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do that, and then we're gonna call it. Hey Lily, how are you? Key, and then K for key. True. Wait, I don't remember which thing this is. True. The key for the key value set to add to the configuration. Working on Go to get some of the nuances around the flags figured out. I don't really want a toggle anymore, but I do want value. I've been pretty good. House renovations are done, which is superb. I feel like this is. Oh, value shouldn't be that. It should be. What happened there? Oh, there we go. So that's good. And then what else has been going on? Kind of a whole bunch of mess. I've been trying to get refocused on some of these projects. Really kind of get them shipped. Got some developer days coming up at work. Got my bike fixed all up so that the dyno actually works. Yeah, I feel like I'm refocusing every day. Yeah, I wanted to get fixed up for the next PDX trip, and then in November I got trips coming up to San Diego, and I got a trip coming up to San Francisco. San Francisco one is first to QCon, and then the next one is the KubeCon trip down to San Diego. So QCon and then KubeCon. KubeCon, or whatever they call it. I guess it's KubeCon. Cube Cuddle. So that's been good. Got all that stuff lined up. Got a lot of stuff lined up for October, but I'm trying to keep it chill. And I do have one trip lined up to Portland. And I'm thinking about setting up a meetup, but got to figure out how that's going to roll. October 9th, I believe I got a meetup here in Seattle, and also there's some stuff coming down the pipe from DataStax, which is going to be super kick-ass. One of these days here real soon, we're going to be releasing some services, which is going to be awesome. I want everybody to try it out when it gets released. I'll get everybody links and all that good jazz, and we'll just hit the crap out of the service and use it. See how well it works or doesn't. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I'll be coming down. I usually come down, hang out with my parents, hang out with some friends, piddle around, eat some beignets at NOLA over by Pyle's Books, which is super rad. And then I usually just head back on a train. It's just like a day or two thing. But I'm going to be doing about 4 days this next trip. So I wanted to, or 3 days, something like that. I was going to try to squeeze in a meetup. But I got to get my planning hat on and actually make that work. So here in this code, okay, add into commands. Now these two flags are there. So if I do another build, maybe I'll come down and just do like a how to do Go CLI and maybe some Apache Cassandra hacking with Go. I think that'd be fun. There's a fee. I don't know how much the fee is though. So, all right. I'm gonna get sidetracked here. I'm gonna get sidetracked specifically for y'all. Okay, so this is what I do, right? I come down on Amtrak to Portland, Matter of fact, anywhere I can go on Amtrak. I'm going to be going to San Diego and San Francisco on Amtrak. And because of that, I'm going to have my bike, right? So, let's see here. Instagram. Am I just Adrian on Instagram? I think so, right? So, yeah, this is me. Here's the road they just tore up out front of the office. Here's me riding a train a few days ago, or last trip, whatever. And this is my bike. This neon green, blue, white thing right here. Had my trailer hooked up. Anyway, so I packed that sucker up. And here it is while I was chilling with a dog. There's my bike over there. I was eating some like quiche or something. Here's my little armada of other bikes. Got a Surly 1-1. Got another All City. It's called a Macho Man, you know, from that like wrestler in the 80s. So I got bikes. I also have a Brompton, but the Brompton is for a specific purpose. The Brompton is for flying on these suckers because I can't get the full-size ones on there. That's just a pain in the neck. So anyway, now y'all got an idea what kind of bikes I got, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and there's those beignets I always get in Portland. So good. Also, go follow me on Instagram. I'm Adrian. Yeah. So here, though, what I do is there's the Cascades train, right, that I take sometimes. But what I try to do is actually take the Coast Starlight, and I'll get a roomette so I can have like a whole office while I'm en route. And then I can code and just work, and like nobody bothers me. And usually my lunch or dinner, whatever time it is, that meal's covered. It's kind of expensive, though. It's like $150 each way. So I just do that, and then the bike, they take the bike, put the bike up, and it's the same as on the Cascades here. And I think, let's do this. Let's do round trip, and we'll do it for like, I don't know, let's say sometime close to when I'm actually coming. I think it's like this time frame. So you start off with one adult, and then, come on, go faster. There we go. What? Oh, God. What? No. The website is flaky like this. Okay. Let me sign in. There we go. Whatever. Signing in. There we go. So now we're going to do round trip. Come on. Give me my... Whatever. So Seattle, Portland... And this is something I'm kind of curious about too, because it might be different on certain things. There we go. Yeah, I think it's like $35 sometimes, but let's say I do like the value here, and then I set to come back on another day at this time or something. Yeah, it's $10. So Seattle to Portland, $10. Super cheap. And my ticket's $70 round trip. So $80, I roll the sucker on. It's on there. I arrive. They literally hand me it off the baggage car. I walk out of the station and ride off to wherever I got to go in Portland. Super badass. It is like the way to travel. Yeah, so but here's the catch, right? It does get a little different. Let's say I do round trip, same thing, right? Seattle to Portland, and we'll do same day or same time frame, I think. Didn't find it. And I think what happens if you do, okay, let's say this right here, like this is what I usually do, right? So this gets kind of pricey. The Coast Starlight, and then on the other end, you get the Coast Starlight, right? Because you're just crazy and you want super posh accommodations. No, it's still $10 too. Okay. But whew, my ticket's much more. But you know, that's me being crazy. But let's say you do Seattle to I don't know, let's do the whole thing. Los Angeles round trip. And I don't know. Like I'm going down there, I think I'm leaving on the 9th or something, and then coming back then. Find trains. Now, if I do this, so there's my roomette, all my meals are covered. And then on the way back, same thing, roomette, all my meals are covered. Then I do the bike. Yeah. So that's $40. But that's from Seattle to Los Angeles. I mean, that's like more than 10x the freaking distance, I think. Or it's about 10x the distance, right? It's what, 1,000 miles down there? It's not 10x, it's like 7x, whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's still dirt cheap. $40 to go that far, or to carry your bike that far. And again, it's like you roll up, you hand it to the baggage car attendant, and they put it up on the car. And then when you arrive, you just walk back to the baggage car and you give them like a little ticket receipt, and they'll look and pick your bike out. Because usually there's a couple people on each train that have bikes these days, and they'll hand you your bike back, and you can take it, and off you go. It's pretty badass. I love it. Anything on the West Coast, basically, that's how I get there. Take the train, put my bike on. So then I ain't got to deal with any of the traffic shit wherever I go. Super awesome. So yeah, that is Amtrak and bikes. Free ride right before buying a ticket. Oh yeah. Well, you know, free rides are free rides, right? I mean, this is just, yeah. So honestly, like I've gotten to the point in my life where I'll spend 4 to 6 hours in a car. I mean, on a train, preferably than spend like even an hour in a car riding somewhere. It just bugs me. Half the time it makes me anxious. So I try to just not do it. Hell, I even go to the airports now, and like I'll fly with my Brompton and then unfold my bike and literally bike to where I got to go. Last time I went to DC, I did it, and it was freaking awesome. Got pictures of it on Instagram too. Went down and stayed in Alexandria, had a little Airbnb so I could sit there and code just like this, hacking at stuff. I was gonna Twitch stream it, but I didn't have my shit straightened out very well yet. So in the future though, I want to get a gun pack. Don't ask me why they call it a gun pack. Doesn't make any sense. It's nothing to do with gun nothing. But anyway, like they got a little camera you can carry and live stream that pretty much in any major city in the US. And I want to get one of those for future trips, but it's a bit much. Which station do you use most in Portland? Most airports are in very unfriendly human areas. Like unless you drive in and drive out, airports suck. And then even then, driving in and out of an airport usually is just garbage. It's a garbage experience. Portland's is awesome. I love Portland. But outside of that, like San Jose, trash, very unfriendly. Yeah, most of them are just junk. LA's got the Bob Hope Airport, super awesome. It's right in the middle of the freaking city. You like land and you walk across the street and boom. You got commuter trains, you got buses, you can drive out, you can bike out, you do whatever you want. It's great. It's like right there. But it's also a freakishly like old school airport. Oh, the train, the MAX. Yeah, Red Line. So Seattle and Portland both have trains now. LA doesn't really have a train, but you can get to the train from the airport, depending on which airport you land at. If you land at LAX, it sucks. If you land at Bob Hope, great service. Like you can probably get like a real train, like a full-on commuter train into downtown Los Angeles, which only takes like 20 minutes or so, something like that, 20 minutes or whatever. But sometimes you have to wait like 20 minutes for the train. It depends on like what time of day, when you're arriving, that kind of stuff. But it's got two lines. One's on the east side of the airport, and one's on the south side of the airport. Comes in. So, and then there's a bunch of other options too, you know, for that. And there's pretty good pathing to get you out of that area if you bike. So like if you brought a Brompton or something. But yeah, overall, most airports are in pretty crap areas. Unless you're going to drive out, which is a real unfortunate bummer. But most West Coast airports, you can at least get out and then, you know, get to places. Like if you know the way out of the San Jose airport, it actually exits you directly into like some really chill, you know, like corporate industrial land, like, you know, where startup type junk is. So there's not like there's no traffic. You just go out and then you can bike out to like the main drags into the city because you're only like a mile away from downtown. And they actually have really good bike infrastructure in San Jose for the most part. And you got protected bikeways and you can get into the downtown. You can get south of downtown. You can get up to Japantown. You can get all over the place. It's great. I actually like going into San Jose now because of that. And SFO, basically get your bike, get on BART, and leave. I don't even know how to get to SFO except on BART. I've never driven in or out of SFO. Yeah, San Jose's pretty good. But you got to know the way out. You have to know which way around the parking garage to go. And once you do that, you can go across the street, and then you're literally like you're downtown. Here, you know what? I'm just going to pull up a map because that's the best thing to do. This is great stuff to talk about. Maps. We'll get back into that code stuff in a second. But yeah, so here's San Jose. Right? Yeah, okay. So here's San Jose, big blob of okay. And then if you zoom in, here's downtown right here. This area where the hotel Fairmont San Jose and San Jose Marriott are. That's where the conference center is, where a lot of the conferences are, like Velocity and things like that. Over here in the Guadalupe River Park, there's actually a beautiful trail, like goes all the way up there. It's like really, really long. But also that trail will take you from the airport here, and also like right over here is stuff. You know, there's like an airport, et cetera, et cetera. And here's that little trail, that little green bit. Actually, let me do this. Why does it keep turning biking off? Put biking on. There you go. See, you can see it now. So you see this takes you directly down into town. Okay, and then these are actually PBLs, protected bike lanes. Okay, so you can fly in and you come out of here, and this is the catchy part. So it looks a little easy on here. The airport's just one straight shot, but you come out the doors and you got to know how to go through the parking garage right here to get around onto the trail. If you know that, you're good. Otherwise, you end up walking around in this dump over here and whatever this parking garage thing is. So you have to come out right by Sunset News and the Brit and that Boulanger place. And if you look at the satellite view, see, this is a raised part. You go underneath it, you go across here. It's actually super easy. You just have to know where that little crossing is. And then you're on the trail. Boom, just like that. And of course, if you go over here to this area, you're in all the hotels and stuff. And then downtown San Jose. Whoops, there we go. So here's all the little trails coming along the Guadalupe that leave from right here. And you see it's a mile. See, the length of the airport is more than the length it is to downtown. It's super easy to get there. And then Caltrain is right here. Those little stops, right? And then the light rail, they also have that, and it's right here. Let's see if it lights it up. No? Oh, there's a picture of it. But anyway, you get the idea. The little goofy light rail goes along here. Straight shot into downtown also. Goes through Japantown and then into downtown here. So San Jose, pretty good trip. I used to not like San Jose until I figured all that stuff out. It's been great ever since. All right, so there we go, key and value string. So if I do that, and then I do, it's a key, blah, and then value, this thing. All right, I'm a little confused about that. Yeah, right, so much for coding. Y'all get me talking about travel. I'll talk about travel all day long. I'll show you all the ins and outs of all sorts of parts of the freaking globe. I've got a lot of that stuff mapped out. Yeah, so if you ever got to go anywhere, ping me. Happy to trade notes on a place. So what I'm confused about here, so it's got the switches, right? Or the flag, sorry. They call everything a flag. So the flags are selected, which I guess if I do -K -V, add called. Right, and I'm trying to print out the args right here. Actually, let's do this. For. Oh god, I don't know if I remember how to do this. How do you write a go? How do you write a go for loop? I've completely just forgotten. Loop. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Let's put that sucker in there. For I equals I is less than args dot length, I think. What? What do you mean red? Is it count? No. Oh, I have to, what? Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks for fixing that, Duma Flatchit there. So this should be plus. Okay, that should work. And then format.print line args. Oh, whoops. We'll do I. So there we go. That'll get that printed out. String array. Yeah. Do you know how to pass these args in here, Disoak? What are you working on, by the way? Disoak. How do you say your nick? Disoak or Disoak or Disoach? Yeah, that's cool stuff. What is this? Let's hear. Go Cobra pass parameters. Commands, arguments, and flags. Yeah, I wanna pass an argument. That's what I want to pass. Oh, React Native. Yeah. Okay, I just add that. Set your name. Right, so name and it's the full name of the flag can be executed with 2 dashes. The second string is short notation, which can be executed with 1 dash. Third one is the default value, and the fourth one is description. Right, so that's what I'm trying to do. All right, let's just look just at one thing. So we're gonna do this default. The value is this is the default. So default key. Let's do that, and then so I did key. And then, right? Cheers. Catch you next time, Disoak. Add maybe key. Add called. Ah. Test key. It's just not printing out. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm not trying to parse the args. The args are being parsed for me. It's off the freaking command now. Yeah, command.flags. Okay. I'm a dummy sometimes. So print command.flags. Say, yeah. Whoops. Get string. We do it? Yeah. Key. Oh. What? What does that even mean? What is nil? It's just a key. The key. No, let's do this. The key equals command.flags get string key. What? Oh, God! Stop writing C# or something, Adrian. Whatever you're doing. The value. Wait, it might. Oh, I know it. It's this string. Then equals. All right, the key equals like that. Var the value string dot get string value. What happened? Oh. What's that still fussing about? Oh yeah, let's do that. All right. No, I want to do this. Format dot print line. Oh, I've forgotten so much how to do this. Oh yeah, print format, right? And then key. Oh yeah, the dot dot. There we go. There we go. Stuff's coming back. All right. Then value. It's been like a whole week and I've forgotten how to do stuff. This is ridiculous. There, and then let's put another one in there. Then the key, then the value. All right. Then down here, let's add value. Nice. And then let's do just V and K. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, duh. With just a single letter, we're just passing it like that. Okay. And then if we pass it in, let's put it in quotes. So test key is longer. And then stuff could be a whole entire sentence or some other nonsense, right? Oh, did I miss the? What is, burster. Why did I burster it in the middle? Oh, I added some weird stuff back there. Didn't even see where I did that. Oh, that's weird. Let's try that. Okay, that worked. Did I break out of it there? No. Comma, right? There we go. Okay. So let's get that in there. Blarg. Got the CLI working with the flags for the key and value. Okay, now let's do this. But let's do it for I wonder if this this is what I want to do here. So we're going to do config command, then persistent flags. Yep, that's what we want. Yeah, all right. And then, oh yeah, let's do config command dot mark flag required key value. Let's put these two together like that. Okay, this doesn't actually need to run because it's not gonna be executed that way. So let's get a go. All right, and then we'll go, let's hit Cobra. Oh, actually, how do you do this? Go build name. I'm just gonna do con. No. Oh shoot, I forgot what it is. Dot O dash O. I mean dash O configure raid or. Ha! That did it. Okay. And a quick build. Let's make it go build dash O. Yes, I want to install that. That sounds cool. Use shell support. Oh. Let's do, okay, no, that's good. All right, so this, and we're gonna just call it CLI. And then add that Control-Alt-A. And then we can just sudo chmod 700 to get it run, build, there we go. So now I can just do build. There we go. And then also let's get this in here. Go test. All right, no test files. That's bad. We got to add that in there sooner than later too. But for now, there's our CLI. So let's do this. CLI. And then so it's CLI config add. Actually, let's see what config says. Yeah, there's our key and value. Information. All right. Let's just do this. Add. Default stuff. So the defaults skip the argument requirements. So that's okay for now. We'll work on that some more later. Right now, however, unfortunately, this is a short session because I got to roll, get some stuff done this evening. So who should we raid? That is the question. Anybody hacking right now that we should raid? Whatever the case, we're going to raid somebody in approximately 30 seconds. So thanks for chilling, and I'll catch y'all next time.